Yo, good morning. How are you doing? Check this is all working, as per. Should kick into life. Yeah, nice one. All good. How is everybody? Yuri, good morning. Taki, good morning. Oh. I assume you didn't hear that. That's fine. There we go. Okay. Welcome back. Gonna whip up some of that golf. Absolutely. I was looking at the charts before we started today. I really liked this move to the downside. It's a shame I missed it. Just, was that like 15 minutes early? So, it is what it is. So after the stream yesterday, I did not take any more trades on the account. Unfortunately, I missed it. I got a bit greedy. So, yesterday I was talking about the 7 a.m. to the 7:15 opening range Central Time, which is 1 o'clock to 1:15 English time. We got a massive push to the downside, perfect rejection off of it, and a test to the top side as well earlier on. Both of them, I got greedy. I waited too long. I placed this one here. I placed my entry at 80. It left me behind. Abysmal. But at least we finished yesterday green. Was it like 600? So we will take that. Well on our way to a pass. Taki got personal DLL yesterday. Reset and hope to do better today. Absolutely. That's all you can do, really. Yesterday was pretty dicey. It was just straight dumps until it just levitated later on in the New York session. I think that was during Danny's or Liam's stream. Yeah, a bit dicey. I didn't see a lot of people very happy with the price action from what I was watching. Hopefully London proves some good results for us today. But yeah, we can give away another account today. This today is going to be Take Profit Trader. I have a like goal of 220 likes since yesterday. I went for 120, we hit it, and then we went for 200, we hit it, and we just kept on going up from there. And I felt bad I couldn't give away any more. So 220 likes. Actually, no, that's 200 likes. I'll give away an account. Take Profit Trader account. If you haven't already, make sure you make an account with Take Profit Trader. The way this giveaway is going to work is you put in your email on the link that we give you. That is going to be registered to a Take Profit Trader account. Then within about a day, they'll just put that account, the 50k account, straight onto your Take Profit Trader account as well. Yeah, 220 likes I want from that, which I'm sure will smash in no time. I gave away 2 yesterday, Yuri. I was pushing for a third, but Matt said he was giving away so many in his stream that I wasn't allowed. Yesterday was great, though. Could have been a bit better. Massively mismanaged one trade. Yeah. Mismanaging is always, it's a kryptonite, which is why I'm so nervous to go break even sometimes. Bobby, good morning. How are we doing? So today, what I'm going to be looking for so far, to start with, I'm going to mark out the levels. My trading view on my PC is broken. I'm just going to have to reinstall it, but I didn't do that yesterday. My apologies. So I'm going to do it once again, importing the times off of my trading view on my phone. So we got Asia's low at, what is that? 594, which will be, if I go back and find it, it'll be this. Yeah, 594, give or take there. And then we got Asia's high, obviously at just under 800, all the way up here. Just over 800. There we go. London opened at 2:30 Central, so it was it was this one here. So first thing we did during London was break the Asia low. Came back up, actually broke it again to the upside. That wasn't a very nice rejection off of it. And now we're continuing to dump. I think we're probably going to take out the lows here. So ideally, within the next sort of 20, 30 minutes, or at least before we crack that low, I want to look for a short trade into that. Try and catch 50 points if we can. It's a pretty good opportunity there. For instance, a 5-minute wick test, which is at 58. Look for a reaction around there. If we get some kind of pullback into it, I'm interested. I'm very, very, very keen. On the accounts now, as I said, this was a fresh account for the first stream on Tuesday. Now we're setting up 51,700, so 1,700 in the profit. Profit target is 3,000. It's got a 40% consistency rule, which we have not broken just yet. I think the maximum you can make in a day is like 1,200. So we're looking good on that front. Hopefully a pass by the end of the week. Who knows? But don't want to push it too hard. This morning, I am devastated. England got knocked out of the World Cup final. We put a goal on them. Argentina turned around and decided to put 2 on us with like 15 minutes left. So to celebrate that, we're going to be trying to demolish the market. If I get stopped out today, back to back, just putting salt on the wound. Enjoyed it though. How's everybody doing? We've got 60 people in here now. That's good. So yeah, for those who just joined, I'm going to try and look for a short around 58 here. I want to see a pullback into this wick and a reaction first. Some kind of respect of this by a low here, or anywhere around here, to be honest. Even if it comes up to the 1.5 standard, which is this orange line here, a 1.5 standard deviation of VWAP, which is the blue one there, which is in a slightly different spot between my charts, but we know that's a problem. What were we doing with our defense? We were just letting them have possession and taking shots at the goal. We should have kept the pressure on. Yeah, I thought the same thing. The moment we scored that goal, we instantly backed off and just went, no, we're going to defend the hell out of this. And we were just leaving them so many gaps. Like, our goalie had no chance on some of those goals. They were just brutal, absolutely brutal. Didn't enjoy it. Daily, a whole lot of nothing still. Just stuck in this sort of channel. Hopefully we break it today. I want to see us crack that low at 400 at some point. Continue this dump. Obviously not good for your pensions, but fantastic for some volatility. And news. This week has been pretty brutal on the news front, with loads of earnings coming out from around now until the New York Open. Today's no exception, really. Earnings aren't that bad. GE Aerospace, Abbott Q2, United Health has already gone. But then we've got jobless claims and retail sales at 130, which is just... it's going to really shake us up a little bit. Oh, nice one. Cheers, Artemis. Hopefully see you tomorrow. GG's, enjoy your day. Don't forget to like before you go. Yeah, giveaway at 200 likes today, chat. So we're going to try and go for that. Yesterday we smashed it up to 270, so I want to get 200 likes, and I'm going to be giving away one Take Profit Trader account, which is another one of the accounts that we now have code TBM for. I really want to see how good Take Profit Trader is. I've heard great things. They've got a really good live environment if you're interested in going live, which you should be as a trader. Here's 58. Want to see a small reaction here. We haven't got any news until for another 25 minutes, and that's aerospace, but to be honest, they haven't been moving the market too much. We've got lots of buyers on Delta here going into this level. I want to see us just respect this level a little bit more. Liquidity wise, very thin on the sell side, very thin, and quite thin on the buy side as well, but we will see. We will see. Hopefully that doesn't mean we just gravitate. That's a reaction. Is it strong enough? I don't know. I'm okay to mark it in and get a slightly worse entry if it means getting in on this trade, because I do like the downside pressure here. Quick sip of coffee to G me up. That's a pretty good reaction, to be fair. Right, okay, that's a slap into my entry. Want to see us sort of gravitate all the way down to the downside here. We're going to have to put quite a bit of risk on this trade, I think. 20 points should be enough. I don't want us to test 80 again. And I do want to be quite quick with my break even on this as well, because just a crack of that little low there down into sort of 52 and I'll go break even, because this is a pretty top tick entry. Quite frankly, if we're going back up there after a break of that low, we're probably going to continue higher a little bit. Sellers are stepping up on Delta. That's the break of that low. I'm going to hold off just a second, just in case we're going to chop a little bit. I'm going to tighten this up now. Do I want it there? This is a very early trade. I don't want to tap us out very early on, so I want to stay alive for more opportunities. I'm going to go ahead with the break even now. So I am looking for a crack down into 500. We might catch a bid here. If we catch a bid, then we're probably going to break that prior high, which means shorts are going to be out of play. But I'm break even, so I'm happy to take whatever comes now. We got a nice reaction off of that 58 level, which was the wick test on the 5 minute. I'll give a proper walkthrough of this trade in a few moments here. The EMAs, which I used to sort of confirm a bit of direction. Green below, red on top means down. It's just a little bit extra conviction. When they flip, I tend to sort of hold off a little bit more on the direction against the EMAs, just for a little bit extra confirmation. But right here, it looks good still. I think we can probably take us into 500 and then catch another bid. You were eyeing a tap of 600. Yeah. I think a tap of 600 is a bit too far. I mean, we could do it very easily. Like, there is that prior wick there. It doesn't invalidate the trend, but a pullback that aggressive, all the way that close to the prior high, in my mind means, you know, be careful, because that would almost count this as a lower high. Sorry, a higher low. I'm going to move this break-even stop loss to a point in the money, just to try and mitigate any slippage if we do get stopped at break-even. I'm happy with the break-even stop if we get it, because it means we're probably going to go against it, but the potential in this trade is too big to pass up, really. Starting today slow, got a base hit of 10 points from that wick test. GG's, Taki. 100% GG's. Everyone who's just joined, make sure to smash the like button. Giveaway of a Take Profit Trader account at 200 likes today. So you want to be a part of that. We are catching a little bit of a bid here. As I said, if we come up from here without cracking that low more significantly, it's probably going to take out this high. Especially if this candle closes with a big wick. But I'm break even. I'm happy to get the break even stop out, to be honest. Closed green yesterday, even with the crazy moves. Excellent. That's really good. Closing green is very important. And if you do close red, try and mitigate it, you know? Keep it down. I think we're probably going to get stop break even in this trade. It's an okay start. What's my overall bias? I'm assuming you mean bias. I don't have one. Right now, I want shorts. I don't have an overall bias for the day. I just have a bias right now. On the 1 minute, the EMAs are pointing down. On the 15 minute, you know, we've got this chop before the open, a break of that prior low, a retest, and then probably continuation from here. On the 5 minute, similar kind of thing. The 1 minute, we're testing the EMAs here. 58, which was my entry here. That was a test of this prior wick of a pullback. Looking for new lows here, a test of 500. It's looking like a break-even stop out, but it's kind of hovering at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see. As I said, as I've been saying every morning, this account is one that I basically solely trade either on stream or I trade based on a level that I saw off stream. Hang on a minute, that doesn't make sense. Based on a level that I spoke about during the stream, off stream, like during the New York session. No trades yesterday after the stream, but we're sat at a very healthy balance of 1700. Yeah, tacky. Thumbs up. You get a giveaway. Let's do it. Are we rich yet? Yes. Minted. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm going to be pretty hands-off on this trade now. If this 5 minute fails to break the prior low, I mean, it's a potential that this could test the prior open, but it's just without a big wick on the green. Like, the prior open is my entry, and that's, you know, what? 3 points until new highs on this little move? Ah, there we go. Perfect. I'm just going to adjust this to that. So, once again, it's not to squeeze every profit out of this. It's just to try and mitigate slippage, as in slower markets, slippage is more like, look at this. We're at 33 now. We'd, yeah, jump to 35.75. How do you decide picking a CVD here? I personally use a CVD volume. I can't actually remember what I use. So tricky to find it on this. I think this one was coded by Gary and he's hidden it. How do I pick it? To be honest, I actually stole it from Matt. This whole, you'll see here, trading platform help. This whole thing was written by Gary. Since Sierra Chart is such a nightmare to use, I got Sierra Chart because it's simple, it's easy to use once it's set up, but setting it up is a nightmare. And Gary made this template, and it is brilliant. I think this is a volume delta. It's based on market buying versus market selling. Which should also include limit orders in this case. Seeing them on the chart, or at least seeing absorption of limit orders, gives you a good understanding of how price is reacting to other people's positioning. Yeah. You got your CR, yeah. I don't know what I'd do without it. Yeah, if you want to get Sierra Chart, make sure to get trading platform help. It's not very expensive. Your charts are set up for you. Easy to use. Otherwise, you know, you've got... This is just general settings, and you've got just so many things. So many things. Okay, one thing I'm noticing right now, I don't like absence of volume on this move to the downside. I wanted to see more of an acceleration, especially since if you look at this prior move to the downside after this consolidation, this candle and this candle had a lot of volume. We tested this top one, I was expecting more of a kick. It's not invalidating the trade. It's just a little bit of a thing. French love. What is your profit target for this trade if it pans out? 500. As per usual, I'll flatten it early if we struggle. But I'd like to see a test of 500. I've given it 2 points of front running, so you should get it realistically. I'm going to lock in 5 points, I think, here. If it's going to let me do exactly 5. No, I'll just do 5 points and a tick. Vanna and Gamma. Are these based on... Are these options? Because if they are, I have actually never ever used options. So no, I'm not familiar. Feel free to share your knowledge. Good morning, Human Mind. How are you? I'm back after Argentina win. How did I sleep? Dreadfully. I was tossing and turning. Thinking about how many gaps we left. Not good. I'm gonna lock in a base hit now. Liquidity wise, we've got liquidity on the buy side down to 500. Currently we're negative for both, so as we are as we slow down on volume, we just grind to the downside. If we get volume, we get interest for price to push up. I see. I understand. Holy trade, fire. Yeah, as I said when I started the stream immediately, this kind of setup, if you look at it on the 15-minute, chop, break, retest, you know, and to the move to the downside, I thought we just have room to this prior low, so I am really keen on just looking for a short opportunity. And this one looks like it's working out pretty nicely. If this trade does TP though, I'm going to have to switch account because the consistency rule in this means I can't make more than 1,200. I'm not going to take another trade for a 90 bucks TP. So I'll have to switch to a different account. Maybe I'll get a Lucid, but I think I have to trade that on something else. I don't want to trade that on anything else. So I'll probably just get... I'll switch to my Apex funded, probably. I don't want to see us catch any bids around here. Because this is a prior low. We did have a fair kick up from it, so it could be defended. It definitely could be defended. How are we all doing? 117 people watching. How many likes do we have? Because I'm giving away a Take Profit Trader account at 200 likes on the stream today. Yesterday we hit 270. I am 100% sure we can hit 200. How many accounts do I have per prop? Max and copy them? No, I actually only have one per prop. There's no particular reason for that, to be honest. I am scaling up to do a lot more. It's just I've been really excited to try these other prop firms first. So yeah, I will be scaling them up, absolutely, and getting 20 Apex, 5 Tradeify. Tradeify is the one I'll probably stick with on the stream. I want to get it to live on stream. That'd be really good. Todd, morning, Amy. Tough game yesterday, bro. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal. I was not very happy. Mad Mike. Love the name. Sorry I came to your stream late. What account size are you trying to pass? I have a 50k Tradeify Select. Profit before the start of the stream today was 51,710. Currently in a short, looking for 1,100 on this trade. If this trade TPs, then we'll be very close to passing this account. And then we'll be in funded and try and get that to a payout. Next goal. Goals upon goals, baby. Where are you based in the UK? I'm based in Kent, southeast. see, we did break that prior low, but not by much. I don't want to see this bid from here. I really don't. Don't know. I really don't know here. This is one of those where I'm kind of trapped. Do I flatten? Do I hold? I don't know if that stop loss is the right idea though, just yet. I'm going to take this off there. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not messing with a bid. Yeah, 100% tacky. Smash the thumbs up button. I'll give away a Take Profit Trader account. 200 I want. Lionel Messi, best player ever lived. Age of 39. Plays like this is wild. GG. We were just body blocking him the entire match. It was so scrappy at the beginning. Everyone was just throwing hands. It looks like the right idea would have been to hold on to that. I got pushed out of it. That's all right. That's all right. At least now we've got some more fun looking for more trades in a day. It's always a win. I'm going to play some kind of hard golf, actually, in celebration of that. If you don't know, kind of hard golf, if you're new to the Trades by Matt channel, kind of hard golf is a bit of a competition that all of us streamers have. Matt didn't agree to it, but it's now true. It's a little game. And every day you can go into the Discord, just here, and you can post your score at the end of it, and then whoever gets the highest one gets a I don't know, trophy of some sorts. Good fun though. Something to keep us occupied. What did Tex get? 7. Let's get 6. That was not a particularly good start. Oh! Brother, I'm not getting 6. Not getting 6. Unless I can get this in 2. Yeah, he has no choice. Yeah. We're the majority. Strength in numbers, baby. Weakness in shots taken. Nah! We're going to ignore that shot. This now says 9. Four might be possible. As if. Having a laugh. 4 is possible. Don't say that when I'm 3 times that in score. What was the par today? Oh! I mean, I'm happy that my trades are going well on stream, but my kind of hard golf has taken a hit. Right. Best to say, I'm not winning any competition today on this. Okay. We will just scalp this grind down. Actually, I think that was the right decision to take it off there. That definitely was the right decision to take it off there. 129 people watching. Let's have a little refresh of these likes. Once again, 200 free account. 44. We'll get there. We'll get there. I have faith in you guys. We will just scalp this move down. I don't know anymore. I won't be taking one up here, I don't think. Time to use Photoshop skills, Jamie, to beat the score. Actually, I discovered something. No, I'm not going to reveal this. No, I am going to reveal this. It's top secret information. If once you've passed the level, you press F12, I think, to bring up like the code. You can select your score, and you can just input whatever number you want. So, for instance, I got 0 last week. A beta course without hitting a single shot. Yeah, that was definitely the right call to take it off there, actually. I wanted to see us test 500, but I can't complain about 32.5 points. Cannot complain. In terms of trades I'm looking for right now, I want to see... Awawa says I expect price to go to 400. I agree. I do actually agree with that. 110%. I think we will crack the lows of the day, but I'm not going to force a short. Right now, I think short term, we're going to probably catch a bid here. A failure to properly break that low is just not convicting enough for me to take any more shorts until we come up to 590, maybe? But then that would be a scalp short. I wouldn't be targeting new lows. Probably targeting 20 points or so. Well, to be fair, 20 points is about as much as I can take on today. About as much. As per usual, anyone takes a good trade, hop in the Good Gains Discord, which I actually... Join the Discord. Post it in the Spec Trades channel. I've got a few trades to have a look at here today. And then I can show them on stream and we can all have a look. We can have a laugh if you took it and you were a bit embarrassed by it. But you know, it's always healthy to do that. Yeah. But make sure to like the stream because I'm giving away an account at 200 likes. And why would you not? It's not like entering the lottery. It's completely free. And it shows support to the channel. Oil moving up. Is it? I don't know how I can look at that without trading view, to be fair. I don't know how. Let's have a look. Is it working today or is you still broken? Just nothing. I don't know what's going on with it. Was it oil? Ah, yes, I do see that. Jamie should oil up. Whoa, Yuri. That requires 500 likes. I woke up to Jamie with a 30-point banger. Good freaking morning. Good morning, Matt. How are you? Whatever your wattage was on the bike yesterday, I expect you to beat it today. $500 likes, guys. We can do it. Which oil is the question? Yes. Oh, God. You're playing poker? Oh, don't tempt me. I want to play poker now. I don't know if that instantly, like, flags the stream. No gambling allowed on YouTube. Something. Whoa, those are some sellers stepping in. Maybe we are going to defend this high. Good morning, Chumpy. How are you? And good morning, Christian. That was your first message. Oh, no, it wasn't. You did the oil moving up one. Let's keep these likes coming, guys. I want to give away an account today, but I won't if we don't get 200. I've had too much coffee. My God, I feel wired. Sellers showing up on Delta here. That is interesting, but we don't really seem to be reacting much with price. I think that's more than likely buyers that are just getting absorbed. I love poker. Last month was something I'm playing every day for like an hour. I'm still learning, but yeah, it's actually quite a lot of fun thing to learn. If you do online poker's good fun for learning like odds, but I really enjoy the in-person one when you can look someone in the eye and go, what cards do you have? Try and do some voodoo stuff on them. That rejection is nice. It's just, I don't think I trust it. I want to short this so badly, but I just don't think that's... I think we're going to catch a bid from absolutely nowhere, from outer space, and just go whoop. Good morning, Ginger. Cheers, man. Yuri, I agree. I think they do, 100%. Making sure to not overplay your hand. You know, don't... I guess bluffing doesn't really exist in trading, but on the mental side, definitely, yeah. Patience pays. Patience does pay. Oh, those YouTube tournaments where they're like... You see this bloke going all in on a pair of twos. And it's like they're the only two left, and you just think, really? Well, if I was the other guy, I would lose my mind. Okay, we are... I had no sort of price in mind for this short, but it looks like it's probably going to work for it. Mad Mike, is your strategy any same to Matt's or anything different? Can you describe it shortly? Sure, I can. My strategy is pretty similar to Matt's in the way Matt is the base hit king, so he looks for lots of smaller trades. When I first found Matt, I obviously started doing the same as you do, but over time it's evolved a little bit. I prefer to sort of have a much wider TP because my mental doesn't work very well with small winners stacked up, which is why I look for bigger trades. 30 points plus 25 minimum typically, but then 20 is fine as well. I just basically I have 3 time frames on my screen: the 5 minute on the left, 15 minute on the top right, 1 minute on the bottom right. I just use them all together. So, like, for instance, the idea on this short here was at the open of the overnight, we were chopping up a little bit, and then London open, and we banged straight through that Asia low, which I've got marked out here. Asia low, Asia high. Came back up, retested, and now we're breaking back to the downside, which leads me to believe we're going to crack this low. So, we've got room to the downside. How do I get short? Right here, this trade, bidding up. I was looking at 58 to get short. As you'll see, I didn't get short on the first test. I got short after it was rejecting it a bit. I had my stop at that prior high. As soon as we were rejecting it, I went break even pretty quick as I wanted to see quite a lot of continuation. I got very close to getting stopped here. I took it off down here. I was targeting 500, but marketed out. But it's basically just looking for, does price have room in this direction? Okay. Instead of trying to catch the bottom of a move, how do I catch a trade that is going to continue in the direction that this is going to be moving likely anyway? So that was the idea behind this, and that's going to be the idea behind most of my trade as well. Unless it enters ranging markets, and then it's just, you know, basically flying blind, but I still take the trades. 95% patience, 5% aggressive risk. Yeah, but the problem is if you don't risk enough on bad hands, then people will just fold the moment you play an aggressive thing, because they know you're not lying. You don't think you can enter short until we clear the lows at 480? I would be nervous about getting short after we clear out 480 personally, because a rejection of a low is absolutely a thing. If we come down here and reject it, I mean, look at this. We rejected it and went back up. So actually looking for a long at 480 might be interesting, but confirmation, confirmation, confirmation every time. Good morning, Boton. How are you? And Corey, Lyrics, EC drive, constant contract size, or depends. No, constantly minis. Yeah, I don't change how my trades. I change like take profit and stop loss based on the trade, but I don't change the size. I find if a trade that you like requires more risk than you're willing to give it on the size that you always trade, just leave the trade. It's not worth it. No trade is ever worth your account. I'm sorry, who's this guy and why is he streaming at all times? I'm streaming at all times? No one told me. I stream EC Drive. I stream the London session, so which is 5 a.m. Central to 8:30 a.m. Central, or 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. CST. And then after that, Matt takes over, as he normally does. So Matt is always still on this channel at the same time that you normally find him, but we've just got more streamers taking on different sessions. I'm doing London, Matt's doing New York Open. You've got Liam doing the 10 a.m. and then Danny Dimes taking on the Power Hour session. And after that, you've got Joz or Palmetto doing the Globex Open. And soon we're going to have an Asia started as well. Asia session. Matt's here. I think Matt's watching. So, hey Jamie, when you're trying to pass an eval, what would you recommend to risk per trade if it's a 50k eval per se? I'd say it depends on the sort of trade you're taking. Like that one there, I risked 40 points, and I think in an eval, don't change it based on how big your account balance is, because you've got that end of day trading stop. It just treat every day is the exact same. Just repeat constantly. Just risk whatever you're comfortable with. Get paired during my workout. Excellent. Just make sure you remain fluid with it, Ginger. And like you'll see yesterday, I took a trade. I got stopped at break even. After that, I went to place another one. Saw the risk was too much. I just flattened it. You know, it's not worth it. If you need to risk loads, then. But then if you blow the account as well, if you just get unlucky, there's a losing streak. It happens. $2,000 isn't that much when you're trading one mini. In terms of drawdown, if you play the account, don't worry about it. It doesn't mean you're a bad trader. It just means you entered during a losing streak, and that's okay. It happens. Rip England, yeah. It's heartbreaking. We were the real deal, Luke. We were the real deal. And then we just decided to cowardly defend. Woohoo! Cowardly defend for the rest of the match, and we left gaps. Honed Rost. First time here with you, Jamie. What is your trading style? Trading with a trend, looking for an entry, waiting for confirmation. Like this trade here. I eyed up 58 as that was the prior wick. We came up to it, rejected it a little bit on the 22 range chart here. I placed a limit order, got instantly filled, which I love. With no slippage, and just carried it down. And then I was targeting 500, but I flattened it after it looked like it was going to bid. I think it's your first to eval, or just start trading risk low and pass eval really slow. It will teach you a lot. Yeah, I agree with Human Mind as well. I don't think you should be risking low per se, unless you enjoy micros. Try micros. If you don't like micros, then switch to minis. But give the trade the risk it needs. Don't just reduce your risk for the sake of it. If your trade requires 15, 20 points of risk, give it that risk. There's no point giving it 10, because then you just... the amount of times you'll get stopped out on a trade that you were actually right on. You know, it's like, don't bother. But yeah, absolutely take it slow, because a lot of people have this sort of mindset of, I need to pass this eval. I need to pass this eval. And I don't know why, because once you get funded, it's the exact same thing. You've got to do it again. And if it takes you 10 attempts based on how you're doing it, and you're pushing for a pass, then when you get funded, you've only got a 10% chance of getting to 3k. And 3k isn't even, you know, a max payout size. So take it slow, relax, trade consistently, the same every day, win or lose, impartial of outcome. Oops. Good morning, the Punisher. England played terrible. Kane needed to step up so bad and didn't. Yeah, I think he was think he was slightly injured, to be fair. I think he was exhausted after this. He's an old man now. He was. They were all really defensive the whole game. They were quite aggressive at the beginning, like the first sort of 15 minutes, but... How many funded accounts do you have? At the moment, I only have one, actually, with an Apex funded account. Right now, I've got a Tradeify eval that I'm going to be trading on stream every day. I've got a Lucid... Is that funded? I think the Lucid might be funded, actually, as well, so 2. Do you use CVD? If yes, in what way? Yeah, down here. Cumulative delta. I use it to see absorption. I use it to look for divergences. Absorption is where, say, someone's got like 1,000 contracts at 50, short it, and we go there and we fill that, and then delta shows buyers that entire sell order was absorbed. So price doesn't react that much. So we can gravitate to that order, but then price doesn't respect it that much. And divergences are like, say we broke this high here on the 22 range chart. We broke this and delta didn't make new highs. That means not many buyers were involved in that move. Yuri, I love that. I love it when that happens. GG's. Do you watch UFC? I don't. Should do. Will there be another wick test? There is the question, yeah, hopefully. There's not much of a wick, though. I do use volume profile. Yeah, you'll see it on the 5-minute here, and it's also on my DOM. I use it to see where a lot of volume is traded. And I also use it, like, if you look here, like 33, there's a big spike, but I don't count that to be that significant because that's probably just one order that got filled. I prefer to look for, like, where there's a sort of a peak, like a mountain, like this here. Maybe around here, so between 710, 730. How long have you been trading? Profitable yet? I've been trading about 2.5, 3 years. I like to think I'm profitable. I make money, so that counts, yeah. I'm not where I want to be. I want to continue to grow, but... That's after I took my hay fever pills, man. I'm dying. Move to the city. Overall volume for the 5 minutes is just consistent here. I am confident we break the lows if we keep up this volume. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I didn't like the chop, like this sort of respect of, what's that, 5-ish? Yeah, about 5.15. Didn't like that, but now it looks like we're going to go for it. How can one learn your strategy? I think when it comes to learning somebody's strategy, don't. Learn how they trade, see how they manage, take information in, but if you're trying to religiously do what someone else is doing, you're going to be at a disadvantage because you're trying to replicate at that point. You're not using your brain to actually think about where you want to enter a trade. So by all means, watch how I trade, learn. I will talk through all the trades. I'll recap them at the end. But take in what I've told you if you want to learn similar to me, obviously. But trade your own style, always. What do you think is more important in your opinion? Strategy or psychology? Psychology. Strategy is risk management. It's, sort of places you're looking for a trade. But if your psychology is wrong, then you're just going to be making up, trades that don't exist. You're going to be over managing your trades. So, like, if I'd have gone break even on the first move down, I'd have been stopped at break even and I'd have missed that whole move. If I'd have, held my TP, that'd have been stopped break even, and then it would go to my TP, and then my psychology would be messed up for the rest of the day. So, psychology, always. Psychology is what affects your trade management and your trade filtering. So, psychology. Right, everyone who hasn't liked the stream, hit a like, because I'm giving away an account at 200 likes. We hit 270 yesterday, 200 likes, giving away one Take Profit Trader account, which you can trade to a payout and to live Take Profit Trader's got a fantastic live environment. Does somebody use RSI and is profitable with it? With what can I combine it if I don't have order flow indicators yet? Depends on how you trade. RSI is a bit of a lagging indicator, so I think if you spend all your time looking at indicators, you're going to miss things. So I'd suggest just get order flow. I mean, like level 2 data. You don't need to get like Bookmap, but get level 2 data. It's probably the most useful thing because that's genuine orders. Indicators can only really get in the way, other than the ones that sort of mark out levels and standard deviation and VWAP, and obviously volume profile. Everything else can kind of get in the way. What do you think of intraday trailing for beginners? Challenging, very challenging. Especially if you don't really understand it, you're gonna get stopped out and lose the account, and you probably won't even know why. I mean, obviously they're good. Apex didn't have end of day accounts for a long time. Now they do. So I've taken payouts on intraday accounts, taken payouts on end-of-day accounts, so it's possible, but they are challenging. I remember I was at a trade once, and I sort of went to the toilet, and I was like 800 in the money, and it came back and stopped me out. And then the next trade I took, it's something like you've now lost $800 of your drawdown limit, despite the fact that you haven't lost any money. Yeah, you have to find your own trading style, as Human Mind said. It's like, there's no sort of rule of thumb with this. There's no, you have to do it like this, you have to do it like that. Trading is trading, man. If you think price is going to go down from a level, then short it from that level. It's just a big red button and a green button. Obviously, mine are all on the screen, and I use hotkeys, but same principle. It's just, you're going to buy it, you're going to sell it, you're going to stay flat. Three things, and then you manage a trade based on when we're getting out. Which is basically the same thing in reverse. Am I going to buy it? Am I going to sell it? No. Stack of 25 or 50k accounts. That depends. The thing is, if you do get 25k accounts and you pass them, and then you build a buffer in those accounts, and you're basically in the exact same position as a 50k. Obviously, some prop firms have like max payouts, and they will be smaller on the 25ks, but 25ks I find harder to get started on because you've got that lower drawdown limit, but then again you've got a much smaller profit target. So, but I think when you throw in a consistency rule into a 25k account, you have to downsize, because I think then you can only make, if Tradeify's got 40% on 25k as well, which I think they do, you can only make what? 400 in a day? That's a base hit. Or 2. So I prefer 50ks, but I know Jaws trades 25ks and he has a lot of success with them, so I learned so much from a YouTuber, and what I found helped me was following my own rules and stop trying to copy trade. Yeah, stop trying to copy trade. I'm assuming by copy trade you mean copy other people's trades. Yeah. I think also, after a while of trading, your rules sort of become less concrete. Like you have, it sort of becomes down to your judgment, and you trust your judgment more, because when you're new, you have a very strict, if I hit $500, I must stop for the day. But as you get better, you sort of, and as you do it for longer, you sort of think, you might say $200, yeah, I'm not really feeling it today, I'm just going to call it there, instead of going all the way down to that 500. Or you might have a trade and you're $400 in the red, but you need to risk 300. It's like, yeah, actually this trade is worth it. Even if it loses, I'm happy to take this. So your rules become softer. Discretion, exactly as Yuri said. Absolutely. 152 people watching, 62 likes. I want more likes on the stream, and then I will give away a Take Profit Trader account. So if you haven't, like the stream, and then you have a chance to be in a prop firm for free. I think it's like $100 an account, so yeah, copying the YouTuber, yeah. Copy trading accounts, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you can manage seeing those bigger numbers. Some people can't. I know I couldn't for a bit. I blew 20 Apex accounts. It was a rough day. I'm not liking this chop here. This chop is horrendous. Now we got buyers stepping up as well. I think we could bid. We're sort of saying diddling in the middle. If you never know what to do and you think you're going to make a mistake, distract yourself. Why do you trade this time of NQ? Is this the London session? Yes, it is. London session opens at 8:30 GMT. Matt, there's no A. There's no R. Treat. There's no R. He's redacted it. F. How was that not a word? I swear that's a word. No? Back to just listening. Be honest, you were really proud of that, weren't you, Matt? No O, Techie. There's no O. Oh, hang on. Ignore that. Do you have a YouTube channel? No, this is where you find me every day. Maybe in the future, but I think a long time in the future. I'm having a hard time with FOMO. Do you have any tips on how I can get over? Yeah. Sit at your chart for the same amount of time that you would normally trade. Look for setups and don't take them intentionally for like a day. And just relax. If you feel yourself getting FOMO, open something silly and do it. Giveaway time. I don't know about you, but that's a funny looking 200. 74. We'll get there, don't you worry. I'll do it, but what is the VP tool called? Oh, volume profile, you mean? I think it's called volume profile. There's no L, Yuri. Close enough. Not even halfway. Oh. Thank you, Matt. Come on. Is that a word? No. What? There's got to be like a... I haven't got an eye vision. I haven't got an eye. I guess that was a wick test there, but it just wasn't a big enough wick. Oh, you... Bartos, you legend. Yeah, I don't know why that flagged it, but yeah. Yeah, nice. Nice one. How many was that? That was in 4. Wow, what a slap. There you go. I think we tapped 500 already, didn't we? Oh, no, we missed it. If I was still in that trade and I held it, I'd have been missed by like a tick there, I think. My TP. So that is a break of prior low. We've put new overnight lows on the day. Slight rejection here. Massive rejection here. My God. I am not keen on getting short up here because it would all be in the same 5-minute candle. If this closes basically here, having rejected that bottom there. No, actually no. If it closes below that prior low, I want a rebid of 500, maybe 510 into that prior wick. I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen. You obviously can't see that. That wick there for a short. Another short. Carry the trend. Or we might bid off of this, the prior London low. I'm going to mark out this London high now because I don't think we're going to crack it for the rest of the session. Right. Is an NQ Globex session during London time? No. NQ Globex session is during Joz's stream at 5 PM Central, which is 11 PM English time. I think it starts straight away at 5 PM, just double checking. Oh, according to Google, Globex is the entire 24-hour period. That doesn't make any sense. I had misunderstood that for a long time. So I guess every session is during the Globex session. But New York is not open. New York is not open. London is open. I don't know why did I think Globex was something else? Do you ever get that when you like find a word and you just instantly assume it means X and it just blatantly doesn't? Technically we have 3 sessions. Yeah. Asia, London. Yeah. We say gloves. Yeah, because it's a true open. Asia opens up shortly afterwards. Yeah, exactly. Asia opens up at what? I think it's 12 o'clock my time, so like an hour afterwards. 6 PM your time. We'll re-enter a short if we get 500s. Yeah, 500, 510. I want to see this 5-minute close first, as soon as it does. I'm just trying to ride my bike. Just imagining you typing now as you're... 1200 UK candle bag. I think I got bitten by that one yesterday. Asia, Frankfurt, London, New York. Good morning, M. Brown. I haven't seen Matt's text. Oh! Undo. Didn't mean to do that. Ignore that. Hang on, Yuri typed something. I misclicked. Good morning, Sammy. How you doing? Would trading Dow or DAX during London trading times have more volume? And same for NQ during US trading times have more volume? Yeah. Basically everything. Jamie's too young to trade Dow. I have traded Dow. I think I lost all my money, but it's fine. Good old YM. It does definitely have more volume, though. Everything has more volume during different sessions because the other markets, obviously, they primarily trade their own markets, but yeah. We're not really getting much of a bid up from here. I want to see us come back up and test 510. I lost money because I was too young to trade Dow. Yeah. I tried earlier but couldn't get into the Discord despite name change. Tried what earlier? Tried to get into the Discord, you mean? Paste that into Google. That should take you straight to it. Ah, there you are. Sorry, Yuri. I misclicked. I think I hid you from the channel for a second there. All is fixed. I once traded Dow when I was 20. Afterwards, I was 35. I once traded Dow as Jamie, and afterwards, I was Lambra. Can I? Excellent. Let's try that. Do I have to put in the full HTTPS thing? I didn't see you on my list. Right on. Let's do like www. Maybe not. It's just tbm.gg/discord. Follow that and that should send you a unique invite link every time. Everyone, we're at 83 likes. I will be giving away an account at 200 likes. We hit it by a country mile yesterday, so... Oh, does it? Hey, yeah, there we go. Yeah, follow that link for the Discord, and then you can go into there. We have a few juicy little things, which are... Obviously, we've got the trading chat, where you can go into here and talk about your trades. Kind of Hard Golf channel, where you can do the golf and post your score. It's a bit depressing for me today, because everyone beat me. Lambert didn't. You've also got the giveaways. So some giveaways will be held in Discord instead of YouTube. So join this if you want to enter some of the giveaways. And then spec trades as well, which is another good one. You can post trades in there. I and other streamers can react to them on the stream and have a look. Any trades that you're proud of or embarrassed by and want a bit of advice. Keep on smashing this microphone. A short here is just, it's interesting, but because that is the prior open. We got a little bit of buyers. We have a trend to the downside, but we've got room to the upside. A lot of room. I don't think I want to take this trade just yet. I think what I'd rather see, the crack of this high, and then back down into maybe 80 and bid with confirmation. Eventually I'll hit daily best score on my first try and ascend into the kind of hard golf heavens. Yuri, what would you be without this game? What would you be? 85 likes. We're making good progress on this, but let's crack 100. And then 200 for the giveaway. If not, we'll just do it next time we hit it. No problemo. Giving away a Take Profit Trader account. Wrong question. What would the game be without me? Oh, I don't think it would survive, Yuri. Don't think it would survive. I really want to see us bid back up into 500, 510. But then bidding back up there, we have still got a little bit of room to go up higher. Yeah, I agree, Taki. I agree. Username not allowed. Looks fine for me. If you put a comma straight afterwards, it won't highlight it. Oh, username not allowed in Discord, you mean? What's your name in Discord? That's the better question. Okay. This is interesting. Yeah. Okay, I would love to see 90. Can we get a 24-hour Jamie stream? Matt? Then what would the others do? They'd be bored. I might be joining. I can join some of them. Join a bit of Liam. I don't think I can join Joz because that is just... I'd be shattered. But, yeah. Maybe join Matt. Join Liam. Join Danny. Tech support by TBM. Let's go. Okay, a crack of this low here. Maybe a little short off 80. Just a little slap back up into that. Down into the new lows here. Maybe down into 50. We're not going to get a rebid. It's not going to... Okay, that's fine. No worries. I didn't want that trade anyway. Straight to TP. No retest. That's a shame. That is the one downside about waiting for confirmation. You do get to miss a lot of trades, but it's okay. Are we seeing 29,400 again? Hope so. That'd be good. Do we have any orders there? A little bit of 18, but overall pretty thin. We might continue down into... what's that prior low there? Thank you, Corey. It's a shame I missed it. Maybe a crack of 96.75 would be very interesting. The trade didn't like the stream, so who cares about it? Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, the trade didn't like the stream. No. The trade's not getting entered into the giveaway. Absolutely not. Morning, Future Billionaire. How you doing? Great to see you again. Once again, 480 is still interesting to me. That probably will work on the 1 minute. But doing it halfway through this candle, this 5-minute candle, it just creates a huge wick. And it can change the direction of that. It is interesting, though. I'd like to, once again, with confirmation. Morning, Isabel. Or afternoon now, actually, for Europeans. And morning, composite operator. Or 29306. Great to be here. Cheers, man. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. That'd be good. Even just breaking 320 around there. That could create a little bid up, because I imagine that low will be defended. It was interesting. Yesterday we were talking about an uptrend, and then New York session just broke that straight to the downside. $192 now, are we? Yeah, get to 100 likes. Get to 100 likes. That puts us halfway. And then I'd be tempted to do a giveaway a little bit early, but I need to see a lot more love on this. Short or long today? I'm in a trade. It's going sideways. No, I'm joking. Simon, I am trying to potentially look for a short, but I don't really have a bias. I'd like to get short somewhere around here with a bit of confirmation, but you know, a long would be good too. We're scalpers, so we don't have to trade with the trend. You London traders. Trader Kane is joining me at market open tomorrow morning, so I'll go to trade with Jamie and then go straight into another Brit at market open with me. Let's go! All the British. We're colonising trades by map. That'd be good fun. do want to see 80 retrade. It's just slow grind. The confirmation could be fake. It could absolutely be fake. This is the nearly future billionaire. This is the 9 and the 21 EMA. I use them just as a little bit of additional confluence for which direction we're going in. Like when they cross over and I'm looking for a short, that tends to make me pause for a minute and just go, hang on a minute, do I want to take this trade? It's just something else to look at. Well, you can say if we get to 150 thumbs up in 10 minutes, you get giveaway early, less competition for... Oh! That is a good shout, Taki, actually. Yeah, okay. If we hit 150 likes in the next 15 minutes, so I'll give you to 12:35, I will do the giveaway early. And then you have a higher chance of winning as well, because less people. Yeah, Docstar, I'm going to have to. I'm going to be a Spaniard. As long as they take him out, I'll be happy. It'd be good to see. I don't think the Spanish have won a World Cup before, have they? Oh, no, they have. They won the 2010. How many do they have? Two. Oh, they have two. Oh, never mind. Yeah, go on, RT. Overtake him. Hey, we just ticked over 100 likes. Let's go. We're well on our way. You've got another 13 minutes until that early expiry runs out. 150 by 12:35. Early giveaway. Oh, Kane has he? I'm going to have to as well. We got knocked out, so... Yeah, Ember, just change your name if it flags as being wrong. I think we could do it. I'm showing 141 viewers right now. 100%. Giveaway at 150. 150 likes, so just hit it if you haven't. But you have to do it by 12:35 or 6:35 Central Time. When 9 crossover 21 up, you are long, right? No, it's not an exact science. It's like, right now we're bidding, but the EMAs are still showing green below red, so downwards pressure. So if they cross over and I want to get a short, I'm not going to write off that short. It just makes me stop and think for a moment. Hang on a minute. Is there a chance that we're going to bid up from here? Is this going to build momentum and go up? It's just a tool that I use to either give me more confidence in the trade I was going to take, or subtract a little bit if it might be a little bit worse. I'm back. What I miss? Missing trades, I guess. Happens. It was a crazy match to watch. It was bonkers. They were just fighting it out at the beginning. And the England manager was losing his mind. I saw him like screaming like a maniac. Apparently he likes to get into fights with other managers. Saw a video of it and he's just a very aggressive dude. Just got slipped 8 points. Brother. Oh, was that there? I'm guessing you just stop at this high and... Yeah, that is rough, Yuri. That's the problem with slower markets. If there's no orders at a price, then yeah, they'll just jump straight through it. Last question. Do you miss a lot of great trades every day? Yeah, everybody does. It's part of being a trader. You're filtering through loads and loads of different trades, how much you like them. So yeah, I missed loads of great trades. I wanted to get short at 80 and never got filled. You know, there was a short opportunity there, but I was hesitant because of this chop. So I missed them. But I'm happy that I missed them because, you know, if I take those kind of trades every time, I'm more likely to lose money than I am to win it. Yeah, Dockstar, yeah, he did. He got... Bellingham got in Messi's face, so you could see the switch flip for Messi, and he proceeds to drop 2 assists. We were marking him so aggressively. I don't know. I saw Bellingham just, at one point, throw himself at Messi just to stop him from getting anywhere near that goal. It was really good fun, actually. I don't watch much football. I'm more of a Formula 1 man myself, but... Yeah, how are we looking on the like front? Nearly there. We got you got just under 10 minutes left before I cancel the early giveaway. So hit the like button. 141, 108. We can definitely do better than that. Definitely. I don't mind this. It's a little retrace of... So we've just broken these 2 highs on the 22 range. I don't think the direction is down. I don't like those. Hang on, let me take that off just a second. I'd rather mark it in because there were very thin orders there. Let's see what we do here. Just because I looked at the DOM here on the right-hand side and I saw there were very little sell orders here. So we could just lunge through this and that could be conviction to the upside. So I just want to hold off. I'd rather mark it in and get a worse fill than get in a bad trade. Anderson got sucked into the Messi aura to give Fernandes some room for the first goal, and as soon as that went in, you just knew there was no chance at the win. Yeah. It didn't take them long to get that second goal. If I could like the stream more, I would, lol. Yeah. For anyone who has liked the stream, thank you very much. What do you have to do to get into the giveaway? What I'm going to do, as soon as we hit the goal for the giveaway, I'm going to run the bot and I'm going to give you a keyword that you type into the chat. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. And then you are entered into a raffle, which gets drawn with a nice graphic. It looks like a trade. And whoever wins that raffle will win a Take Profit Trader account, 50k. They have to already have a Take Profit Trader account. If they don't, if you haven't got a Take Profit Trader account already, make one. You don't have to buy anything on it. Just set an email address and password. I think it takes you to a sign-up page if you haven't got one already, from what I remember. Is it 1 entry per person? Yes. 1 entry per person. Do you use Bollinger Bands? No. But, that being said, I use VWAP standard deviations, which basically are Bollinger Bands. But they're just not as strict. So VWAP is the line here. You see it's marked here as well. And it's on the 5-minute. Go down, you've got the 1 standard deviation. After that, you've got the 1.5, the 2, and lastly, the 3 down here. I use them a lot. As you can see, the rejection here. Yeah, we did run that prior high, so... Let me see if I can get a little fill here. I want to see us continue. I don't think I like this anymore. It's gone too far. Yeah, okay. So as Matt said, you can enter the giveaway even if you don't have an account, I think. But you just type in and you claim the code. Same as you would win a normal giveaway. So you follow the link, it will give you a code, you put it in here, and then it will ask you for your email address. And then you will win a free 50k, I believe, from Take Profit Trader. We've got 5 more minutes before I increase the like goal back up to 200. Once again, a better chance at winning if there's less people here. GG's, Matt. 7 money bag. Enjoy your free membership. Courtesy of Trades by Matt. May know it'll be better than Nanis in a midfield. Maybe. I do want to try and get long around here. It's just where? Basically, like, right here, but... Membership to the channel, so you get a funky green name. You'll see Yuri has a green name. That means you're a member of the channel. Hay fever. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, so membership to the channel means you get a fancy green name. Once a month you can give a membership milestone message, which is a big message that appears on the thing. Yeah, just YouTube, yeah. Oh. That was such a... I don't know how I could have got into that. Yeah, Human Mind on Tradeify, it's the select is the eval, and then once you pass the eval, you get to select which funded account you want. Do you want the daily payouts or the flex payouts on that account? But it only gives you the option after you pass. That's what I'm running on my stream at the moment. Yuri, that is unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Sorry to hear, man. It's one of those, it happens. Was that a wick test? That was the wick test, wasn't it? I wanted it, it's just it never... I didn't think we were going to run new lows there, to be fair. I thought we were going to come down into 450 and bid. Or 460. Two more minutes. Anyone who hasn't liked the stream, there's 145 people watching. 2 minutes to go to enter the to get this giveaway going. Should have sold on the 500s at the exact tap. Yeah. Maybe. And again, it's too risky. You know, look at the risk. If I place a dummy trade here now, that's a lot of risk. For, you know, the reward ain't worth it. Yo, Ryan, how you doing, man? Good morning. Hi, I'm from India. Can you teach volume profile, please? Sure. Volume profile, you'll see here, going up the side of the chart. You'll also see it on the DOM on the right-hand side. That is basically a graph showing how many orders were executed at every price that was traded today. So the further out volume profile sticks, the more orders were traded at that price. And then down here, you can see it's much flatter. So there are much less orders that were traded at that price. You can use it to basically... People were interested in buying or selling here before. So when we go back up to here, very likely we're going to react and we could get a nice little short in this case. But it's quite far away, so I find it unlikely. But that's how you can use it. That's what it means. Cheers, Tex. Also, good morning from India. I don't know what time it is there for you. Must be quite late, right? Google it. What's time in India? Oh, it's 5 PM. That's all right. This music is sleepy, man. Morning, Todd. 5 p.m, yeah. Oh, 35 minutes. Your time is up. Let's have a look. You didn't make it. There's still 2 hours left on the stream, so you got time, but unfortunately, that like goal has gone back up to 200, boys and girls. Yeah, you're right. Let's get this one. Oh, they're pretty cool at the beginning. Mood swings. Mood swings, let's go. Let's look at what else Stream Beats has got. Let's play around a little bit. EDM. Oh, let's go. Oh my god, this is like 2013. It's literally like seeing a Minecraft YouTuber's intro from like 2013 or something. He was doing the hip hop one, wasn't he? Let's give that a shot. Hip hop one was pretty cool actually. I enjoyed that. Interesting. God, I feel like I should be firing off trades right now. This is really intense. What's that movie where that guy takes this pill and he becomes really like really intelligent and he sits on the trading floor and just like firing off trades? That's what I feel like right now with this music. Limitless, that was it. Yeah, thank you, Luke. Yeah. Matrix. No, that's when he stops the bullets with his mind. Give me just a second, chat. For anyone who's interested in allergies, I don't recommend them. This is weird ass music. I wish copyright wasn't a problem, but oh, house, that would be fun. Dubstep, my god. Chill step. Ooh, I quite like this. Yeah, let's do this. A tip to get over hay fever, sting yourself with nettles. That doesn't sound like a very good trade-off. I'd rather hay fever or nettle stings. What would you say is your favourite movie and why? Or top 3 if you can't decide. Right. I really enjoyed that that relatively new one, Project Hail Mary. I thought that was brilliant. Another classic favourite of mine. I love the Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna count that as one. You know, all 3 together. I'm gonna go with at the moment. I also really liked The Gorge. The Gorge was really good. The book is better than the movie. What, of Project Hail Mary? I've heard that before, actually. Don't move to Texas then if you don't have allergies. You will find them here. Really? I thought it was like, it's got like a stereotype of being deserty, you know? You only trade Globex? No, I trade whenever I'm available. Odyssey, yeah, that's a shout. I'm really looking forward to that. It's not out yet, though, is it? Release date's pretty soon, though. Really? Oh. I won't visit in a hurry, then. Which Lord of the Rings? It's got to be the first one. Just the whole opening, you know, where they did the Shire, the way you sort of went into obviously, I'm assuming everyone's watched it, so spoilers aren't a thing, a problem with Lord of the Rings since it's like 25 years old, but when Gandalf dies... Ask your countrymen that travelled over here for the World Cup, see how they fared. I will have to, because I'm not, yeah, not keen on coughing up a lung. Yeah. Were you just about to watch it for the first time in 25 years? HOTD? Do you mean higher day or? Oh, House of the Dragons, you mean? That's the Game of Thrones thing. No, I never actually watched Game of Thrones either. I want to trade this, but I'm really struggling to see an opportunity here. Are those double bottoms? Yeah. Yeah. It's Ninja Trader. It's Sierra Chart. It is a pretty good charting system, but it's a nightmare to get set up. Stephen, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, okay, I think we've got plenty of room to the downside here at like down to 400 to be honest. So on this, just because I think we're finding liquidity, a break of this, come back up, reject, short. Game of Thrones is one of the best cinematic experiences ever. Really? That's quite surprising. Right, so that was a tick below that prior low. That doesn't fill me with much confidence, but we shall see. It could have been just like a short-term stop run. That's a bit more like it. Maybe a long would be better, you know. Either or's good, to be honest, but short. I don't want to mark it in here because that's 20 points of risk. Then if we bid any higher, I'm not keen. So let's hold off. Let's hold fire for a minute. Really, Yuri? So many people say that, but then it is so long. It's like, imagine starting a series where you know you're now going to have to watch. How many hours? $70 hours of television. New London Low, yeah. Well, it's the same with Breaking Bad. I started watching Breaking Bad, but I just got so daunted by how long I'm now going to have to sit here and watch this for. So what, based on what I can find, markets unwinding the AI trade again. Yeah. I think pretty snoozy, to be honest. I want to see us take out the lows from yesterday at like 40395 or something. Breaking Bad is a must. Yeah, I know. I know. I'll give it another shot. Don't think I can remember where I got to though. Higher open here. Could be interesting. 52. It's just really tricky because do I get confirmation or does it just sail for the floor? Do you like the reclaim back into support? Yeah. Sorry if I'm sniffling. It's just so much grass here. I don't think I have the balls to fire here. No, I don't think I do either. I will take it if it gives me like a really nice bit of confirmation, but it's just I'm not keen on placing the order and just letting it fly. And it looks like it's just going to miss it and sail down. Do I trade stocks too? No. I just trade futures. Futures are going to have stocks soon though. I remember we were talking about that in yesterday's TBM stream on Matt was hosting it with Brett Simba, the CEO of Tradeify. Cool, you don't bait me like that. I'm actually kind of vibing with this music a little bit. Drop the volume ever so slightly because I think it's a bit louder than the other one, but 50 maybe. At least the lads get a few more nights in Miami. Oh yeah, like the stream, just do it. Oh hang on, where's the just do it guy? Love this guy. Just do it. He said it. Like the stream. At 200 likes, I'm giving away a Tradeify. No, sorry, Take Profit Trader account. 50k, I think. Oh, that's pretty good, to be fair. Do I want it? Do I want it? Do I want it? I do. Holy, not slipped on my entry there. Let's take this down into 20. I don't want to see a crack of that prior high there. Don't just chop. Don't do that to me. What are some lessons trading has taught you? Oh yeah, what time's that? 50 minutes, that's fine. What are some lessons trading has taught you? Patience, discipline. I don't know what I want to do here, really. This candle's about to close. I meant to do that. I knew that was going to happen. If you want to know how to do that yourself, buy my course. £2.5 million a day. One-time offer, £2.4 million a day. What the hell just happened? That's the first time that's ever happened in my favour. It's always happened against me. That is crazy. Okay, now you have to like the stream for that. Iran tells Yemen... Hey? Okay, let's put it up in here. Iran tells Yemen Houthis to close the Red Sea if the US hits power network sources. Right. Okay. I mean, thanks for the instant TP. My chart didn't even keep up with it. Actually, if I was slipped on that TP there, I would have had to lose money on the day. Need to switch account. I might do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to switch account. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna switch over to my Apex funded account. Which I've already got a nice tidy bit of profit in, so we'll try and keep that going a little bit. Sorry, chat, let me just log in here. It's not particularly easy to do. Right, okay, now if I do that, connect. That should work. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, Fred. You legend. This must be Fred's work, honestly. I love that. Yeah, everyone who hasn't liked the stream, like the stream now. You're going to have to. That was juicy. So, I am now on Apex PA. I've got a balance in this account of 3.2, I think. So we'll try and get that up. I haven't met the threshold for a payout yet, as in the number of days, but... Let's see what we can do. 143 likes on a stream. I need 57 more. And I'll give away a Take Profit Trader account. Light work. Light work. Keep it going. Where's my Just Get Lit guy? Just do it. I'm quite liking this. What's it called? Soft step or something? Soft step? Chill step. It would have been 2.8. So yeah, 52,800. Thank you very much, Matt. Oh, I'm cutting off a little bit of thing. Just raise it up a little bit. Trades-wise now, I think... Oh, on the day, about 1,050? 1,055 photon. We could see a rejection around here. Let's quickly have a look. I need to pass my funded. Yeah. Don't we all? But don't, as I was saying earlier, don't push it, Brian. The funded environment is exactly the same as the eval. If you can't do it consistently, you're better off not passing and not having to pay an activation fee if there is an activation fee on your account. Just focus on consistency every day. Same. GG's, Matt. Yeah. We're on 155, 152 likes, I think, on the stream. I need 48 more, and I'll give away a TPT account. Take Profit Trader. How many Apex PAs are you trading? Just one. Just one for now, yeah. I will be getting more. It's just I wanted to... the last payout I got was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I was going to buy some more with that, but then I thought I'll try out Tradeify. I got Lucid, so I got one of each instead, and I'll buy some more on this soon. Which frame do you use? I'm assuming you mean time frame. I use 3 time frames: 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 minute, and then the 22 range chart, which is every candle is exactly 5.5 points of movement, or 22 ticks. Do I want to short this? Do I want to short this? I don't think I do. Problem is with Delta at this point. How many evals did I blow before I became profitable? You needed about 50. Well, right now I have on Apex alone, my latest eval is number 80. So a fair few. Tradeify account eval pass on that trade candle? No. It's about $200 off. If I make any more money on the day, then I hit the consistency rule, and then I might as well just wait for tomorrow, and I think I'll make $300, and that's a pass. 183 people in here now. Let's get 200 likes, and I'm giving away a Take Profit Trader account. So make sure to slap that like. Demolish that like. Oh, nice trade on that slap. Did you just see it, Ryan? Yeah, that was intentional. I knew the news was coming out. I'm just insider trading, you know. I'm glad I didn't take that short. This is why you wait for confirmation on trades. Wait for a little reaction. It's always better to sacrifice a couple of points off your normal fill and be a little bit more sure that it's going to work than get the right fill and be less sure that it's going to work. If you are profitable, isn't it better for you to buy 5-pack bundle, even more with those prop firms and copy trade? Why get just one? Because I've never done them before. Trading, you don't have to push it to the absolute max. Obviously, it's fun to do that, and I have done that, but don't rush it. It's better to take it slow, because imagine you've never done that many accounts before and you're profitable, and then you whack 5 accounts on and you blow those 5 accounts. Then you've just wasted a lot of money when you could have just done it on one. And on one, you're more likely to get that payout. So it's better to buy 1 account, get a payout, use that payout to buy 4 more than it is to just go straight ahead and buy 5. If you've obviously taken loads of payouts, you've been doing this for donkey's years now and you're really good, just, yeah, go ahead, buy 5. But doing it for 3 years, I don't think that's long enough for me to just go all in. That's another good point for Matt. Yeah, you can buy 5 accounts and not copy trade them. Yeah. I think it saves you with Tradeify. It's like 5-10%. Add account. Select. Buy 5 accounts and save $42 extra. $39472 is my TP. You can short there. Okay. I won't fade you, Chrono. Echo. I'll try my hardest not to. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, plus the 40% off for TBM. Absolutely. Do the double plan. Each time you get a payout, double the amount of accounts you have. Yeah, that used to be a good plan, but if you want to go live funded, a little bit different now, isn't it? Because then after 3 or however many payouts it is for that prop firm, you might be moved. And at that point, you've only got, what, 4 accounts? So I prefer to go from 1 to 5, 5 to the, if it's with Apex, 5 to 20. If that's with Tradeify, 5 to 5 more with, you know, Lucid or something. 6 with Apex, yeah. Apex, I know they do it after 6 payouts, I think, but I don't think you'll ever get to 20 accounts if you do the doubling method. Would you? No, you would, but you only get 1 payout from them. And then you'd lose the first 4, I think. Do you feel like trading in London gives you a better feeling for the New York, like how the big players are stacking up, etc.? I think it gives you a good idea of how price is reacting at areas of volume. Yeah, so like if at the New York session you see 50, it's got that chunk of volume there. I know it's actually struggling to get above that, so maybe it could hold, you know? And also it's good that any levels that you do mark out during the London session anyway, it's nice to see them forming in real time. Like obviously the 7 a.m. to 7:15 range that I mark out every day. That one, it's good to see it form. It gives me a good idea because I always like to mark out the midpoint of that move, obviously, but of that range. But if say slightly above the midpoint, it's showing some resistance, maybe that's a better entry on that trade. This gives you a little bit more information, and that's never a bad thing. Apart from lagging information. Right, how many likes are we on now? 171? We got a bit more. 174. Yeah, so 26 more likes, and then I'm giving away an account. Might as well, it's free to enter a giveaway, so. Free money. Dude, this kind of short here is looking pretty good. Let's go for an ambitious entry here, and then let's chase. I think is the right call. So we did crack that prior high. Okay, let's chase this down to here. Let's target 20-something points if I can get the fill here. Took some nice payouts with 5 Lucid Flex accounts. Also have 2 Apex accounts, built them to plus 20k. Only took 500 because of consistency breaches. But I blew it all in a few days. Might take it real slow now. Maybe even a break. Tough times feel really stupid. Tough times are really hard in trading, I find. That is such a pain, that trade. Yeah, I think it's just one of those things. Trading is, you're always going to get that happen, especially on a prop firm account, because you're naturally going to risk more. But just take it slow. Try and use a bit of like a, what's the word? Like self-realization. Look at yourself and think, I mean, halfway through the day, if you are placing trades that you shouldn't be, think, okay, I don't think that was the right call in hindsight. I probably shouldn't be trading anymore today until I figure out what I'm doing wrong. You got the 30-point short there, Yuri. GG. I should have shorted it there, really, but it's fine. Probably going to crack this. Whoa, hello. going on? Big old sellers there. And on Delta, they marketed it in and they weren't absorbed. Interesting. So right now, we've got the 7 a.m. range that I talk about, the 50-minute range. Unfortunately, today it's looking a bit big. I don't like big range because it means my stop has to be big. So right now it's from, we're only halfway through forming it, and it's from 92 up to nearly 60. So basically it's 70 points already on that. And I imagine we're actually going to continue dumping, so I might sit hands off on that today. I might take it, but I need fantastic confirmation. 29,420 was a nice short. Yeah, that was. I was tempted, but it's one of those, the risk. I have to risk quite a lot. I don't like taking a trade with just a 10-point stop and hoping it doesn't fill it, because then you could be in a trade that up here gets take profited. So I'd rather give it the risk that it needs to guarantee the move if it's going to happen. And if it's that far away, that's what 40 points, $800 stop loss. It did. It very little heat, sure, but you're looking at it in hindsight. Imagine it getting up to 35. What's your personal daily loss rule? I don't really have one. I just like to get a feel of how I am trading. I just focus entirely on filtering out bad trades. I just try and, constantly filtering and filtering out good trades as well. Be strict on the trades, not on yourself. And on yourself a little bit, actually. But less so on the account balance. Nah. We are bouncing 400 here. How far are we going to bounce it to? I mean, I want a 50, which I took. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, 50 was definitely a good short. I like that. Failure to break that high, chop. Very tight risk, yeah. Where is your next plan to enter a trade? Right here, because we just had that news come out. I would prefer to let this level out and kind of break out of that news area. Like the news came out up here, I think, which I was short on already, so on another account. We just broke above it. Now let's break below it, and then maybe I'll take a trade, but we'll see. I need to have good a good setup. Below 8 and 20 SMA, way below VWAP. Let's see what happens. Yep. 100%. But after taking out that prior low, look at this. Look at that 15-minute candle. That huge rejection there. That's a 50% retrace of the wick. It's too much. Financial juice have given a brief. How many likes are we on now? Gotta be at 200 by now, surely. 184. 16 away. Shame, I don't think people want to take profit trader account. Entered too soon for the first trade of the move. Exited negative 350. My P&L was negative 150. Entered another two. Another time, 2 punch hit, and now I'm at 1k plus. GG's, Tacky. Everyone drop a GG for Tacky. That is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. See, this almost looks good for a short, but I just think retracing, you know, we rejected that low from yesterday. Now we're 50% retrace of the wick, and we're kind of retesting it. Even though it looks like a good short, I'm really nervous to do it. Put a screenshot on Discord. Nice one. I'll react to it in just a second. Let me just see if we get a good reaction here at 400. And where do we hold up? I feel comfortable with this. I feel comfortable with this trade. I just hope I don't get slipped on my entry, since it is a stop order. If we even get the entry, we might continue to dump from here. We will see. Right. Cron Echo. I'm in long still. 0.56 risk reward. I'm really bad with discipline and tilting still. I currently mostly backtest to gamify it. In games I have a great discipline, but as soon as a greed kicks in, it's different. Yeah. Greed can really get in the way of taking a good trade, of forcing a bad trade. Job numbers coming 80 minutes. Yeah, I know. I think we're probably gonna, if I get filled on this, I think we're gonna bid up pretty aggressively. Who are you calling jobless, Tex? Joking. Yeah, jobless claims coming out. Could do. Didn't yesterday. Fun Echo. Me gusta. I never traded it this time, and I must say I like it. The trends seem to be really stable, even though they're really big. Yeah, that's why I like London as well. It tends to hold these trends pretty well. I'm gonna take that trade off for now. I don't think it's gonna get filled. Jobless indeed. This is my job. $189 likes. We need 11 more, and then I'm going to give away an account. 11 more likes. We can absolutely do that. Right, let's have a look at Taki's trade here. Right, so he's got 2 in here. First off, a little base hit. Yeah, that was the one you were talking about earlier. Really like that. I think that was the same one I was in, wasn't it? And you said you took 10 points on. Really good. I didn't leave an order on, did I? No. Really good. And then the next trade, which was your $1,000. Yeah, rough short, top tick stop out. Short and a base hit. Or was that a long that got stopped from there, Taki? And then a nice little... how many points is that? That's 40 points there. Was that a base hit, Taki? And then... Or was that a long stop out? Yo, good morning. Pal Meto. How are you doing? Really good. There were a few more trades I want to have a look at as well. I know Scarf posted a good one from yesterday. What is going on with this quality? Here we go. Let's have a look at this. So, I think this was during the New York session yesterday. So that was a short stop out, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That is sensational. Love seeing trades like that. Anyone else has got cool trades, please post them in here and we'll have a look. Some trades then queued, a little longer video, but how long are we talking? 20 minutes. Sorry, Aaron, I don't think I can. I see, Tucker. Yeah, so 445 first contract and 775 second. GG. Very, very, very nice. That long would have worked, I think. I'd have probably been stopped break even here. But to be honest, I'm glad I didn't take it because now I quite like a retest of the the 2 standard. This is, isn't it? 200 likes? You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm going to leave this trade up. Okay. The code is GG. Type GG in the chat and you'll be entered into this giveaway of a Take Profit Trader 50k account. Let's see how many entries we can get. We've got 200 people watching. Everyone type GG in the chat and then you will be entered into this giveaway of a Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader account. Did I say that? Go on. Let's keep this climbing. Such a shame I never got filled on that. Right, we're at 100 now. Oh, when shall I stop it? I'll give it another 10 seconds. GG in the chat to enter the giveaway. And closing it. Ready? Let's see what we get. Oh. Oh! Who was it? Perwa, I'm so sorry. You got stopped out. Oh, no. We're going to have to redraw it now. Let's go. Let's redraw it. Let's... oh! Jinro. That is a double stop out. There's a redraw it again. This is... I think this is Brett's doing from yesterday. Matt, am I pressing the right button? I'm definitely doing it right, aren't I? Okay, let's go. 3 in a row stop outs. That is crazy. There we go. Finally. Finally. Professional day trader. You're going to get a Take Profit Trader account. That is really bad luck, the first 3. I'm really sorry, but... Professional day trader. Let's see. Follow the link, type the code in the chat, and then you will receive your code. If you don't claim this in time, then there's going to be a 5th redraw on this. You've been FIFA'd. There he is. I think that's a claim. GG's. Enjoy that account. Put in your email address into the thing. It will detect whether or not you have a Take Profit Trader account. If you don't, it will register you to get one. GG, professional day trader. That was good. I really enjoyed that. Can't believe 3 stop outs in a row. I mean, I'm going to be grateful it didn't happen on the charts, but always the bridesmaid. Morning, Rourke. How are we doing? Is it then? Okay, that's interesting. Well, if that is the case, then better just type it quicker. We'll check that afterwards, though, definitely. Yeah, morning walk. Joel, good morning. Three in a row is the current record, is it? Matt, I thought you got 3 in a row. Or was it only 2? On the stop outs. Right, okay. Well, that seems crazy. Yeah, what was that? No. You don't have to be in the Discord. We hold 2 types of giveaways. One is on YouTube, one is on the Discord. So that one was a YouTube giveaway, but sometimes we'll run a Discord one way, then you do have to be in the Discord. Yeah, but that one doesn't matter. Tex, are you banning people? Tex, he even made an easier one for you. You still didn't finish that. Giveaway to be long bias needs a short button as well. I'll tell Matt if he's not still here. I tried timing out the billionaire spam nerd and Doc caught the stray. Just finished the demonic one. Future billionaire's usually alright. Was she just spamming the entry thing? How to join for the giveaway? You missed it, Stefano. It was won by professional day trader. His name. Afraid you missed out. We'll be holding some more. I want to try and do some every day, whenever we can. Different accounts. We'll see. We'll see. But tune in again tomorrow. Maybe there'll be another one. We'll see. News is coming out in 7 minutes here. For those who haven't been here all day, I've moved over to my Apex account. I was on my Tradeify account earlier. That we got green just under $1,100. We had to move away because it's got a 40% consistency rule on the eval. But hopefully tomorrow we can pass that account. And then we'll be unfunded. What's today? Thursday. Yeah, so on Friday we should be able to pass, and then next week we can go into it with a fresh Tradeify funded account. I'm going to be selecting the daily payouts, I think, because even though everyone says do the flex, I want to see what they're like. I want to try and get it to live as well, and that should be a bit quicker and easier. I shot a sub 80, Yuri. Does that mean I get a beer? Okay, let's see. Is there anything that I like around here? What are you doing? Hang on, I think I've got to restart this now. Let me just save all. No. Try and get back in here. Don't know what was going on with my 1 minute chart there. Right, it should be back. Yuri, I don't know what you mean about that. That was a genuine 0 score on Kinda Hard Golf. I did it without firing a single shot. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, Stefano, every day I do a giveaway, there'll be a like goal. The moment we hit the like goal, I'll be giving away the account, so gotta stay tuned in. Just for the demonic one. Oh, after it was over. Yeah, fair. Be back in 5 minutes. Greetings and good luck. Green day trading. Thank you. Greetings to you too. There you go. My 1 minute's fixed now. Excellent. Oh, I've lost all my drawings. Right, so where was that? So, this is, as I was talking about, that's the 7 a.m. range that I like to mark out every day. How big is it? 60 down to 390. It's about 70 points. It's not awful. It's a bit bigger than I'd usually like, but it's okay. London levels. We have London lows here, which I imagine will get run, so I'll probably delete that for now. London high is here. Asia low is here. Asia high is up here. I need to get all these back on now. London low will be formed shortly. That might be it. Hope not. I'm going to see continuation to the downside, and then potentially a bid up at the New York Open. $500 more to pass my take profit trader 50k. Good luck. Don't change anything for the last little bit of profit. Trade it exactly the same as you normally would. The only thing I normally change on that last trade is I just make the TP the passing amount. It's the only thing I do. Maybe slightly more just in case, but other than that, same trade. Lock fill space. Can you? Okay, I'll try that next time it breaks. Seems to be a recurring issue on CR chart. So yeah, at the New York Open, I'll look for a break of this big old box here. 25 points minimum to the upside or downside. Come back and then retest either, if we're looking for short, retest the low or the midpoint. If we're looking for longs, vice versa, the high or the midpoint. If we break the midpoint, I'll never be taking a long off of the low here upwards. It's not a good idea. It usually means it's been invalidated. Yesterday, I marked it out. I was going to take it. I didn't take it because I got greedy and wanted a better entry. Happens. Yeah, this is one level I'll be looking for going into the New York Open. I won't be taking it on Tradeify, because as I said, I can't make any more money on that today. What time frames are you using for Asian and London markets? The exact same time frames that I use for every market. 5 minute, 1 minute, 15 minute. And the 22 range as well. And then I'll sometimes pop open the daily just to have a quick peek. So we ran yesterday's low, as you can see, which is something I was looking out for. And now we'll just chop, I guess. You can change them up. Like Matt has this as a 30-minute chart instead. If you prefer 30 minute, absolutely do that. I look for 15-minute ranges, so that's why I have it as a 15-minute. But do what you like. Some people like a second chart. I personally don't. I sensory overload from it. News coming? Yeah, 20 seconds for news. Shall I simulation mode on? Right, simulation mode is on. This is not a real trade. Do not copy this. I hope simulation mode is on. It is. This is not a real trade. Nobody copy this. It's just a simulation thing. I just find it funny. Oh yeah, Docstar, you got done dirty there. Blame Ryan for that. Shall I ban Ryan? Come on, PPI. Well, that was a big old snooze fest. Oh, not PPI, sorry. Yeah, jobless. Looks like wicks to knock people out. Yeah. Luckily, in my simulation account, I'm a god at placing my stop loss. So I break even it. So I manage this like a real trade. Now I'm bored now. Back at simulation mode. Yeah, that was a big nothing burger. I'll never put you out ever again. Never time you out ever again. Oh, Jack. What time do they run from? So I'll do it all in Central Time. And English time. So market open for Asia is 6 p.m. Central Time, midnight English time. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what time they close. I know London opens at 2:30 Central Time or 8:30 English time, and it closes at 10:30 Central Time, 4:30 English time. But that's a lot of internal maths. But I always look for in these London sessions. If I'm marking out the London high, London low, I don't continue to move them when the New York opens. I keep them as they are. That was the lowest point it reached during London only volume. Peanut Bruce, don't think it is. I think it's 8:30. Oh god, I'm zoomed in. Maybe it is. London 4. Oh, the Forex trading. London. Futures opens at 7. Okay, I'm not finding a right answer. Maybe it is 8. Oh, my bad. I don't know why I had it in my head 8:30. No, you're right. My apologies. Yeah, you're right. So that means that this is the London high. I guess. Why have I got it set? It's really weird how then I managed to get good trades off of London high and London low when they're most of the time going to be wrong. London futures also opens at 7 a.m. I think. Tex, really? Yeah, I'm just having a look here. Now my trading view on my phone is deleted on my... Excellent, that's great. I never claim to be smart, just good vibes, says Tex. We're getting some nice backs of volume here in the 400 area of consolidation. I can safely bet for an inversion long, more so because it already hit my max TP for short if I held. So now you want to long it purely to get the same trade in the opposite direction. Love that. Morning, Silver. Were you already here? You were already here. Sorry, I missed your message. Good morning. Argent. Nice. Right, I do want to try and catch a trade here. It's just... I haven't really seen many opportunities since those two that I took. Don't scare me like that. I was on a sim. Had to spell correct. Hi. Anyone else taking some juicy trades on the spec trades? No? No? Photon coming in with a 10 score. on that. That's just rubbing it in. Is that your first try as well? Morning, Jan. You're in Malaga. I love Malaga, man. I haven't been for like 4 years. Really enjoyed it. I did have my stuff all nicked from Malaga, though. I remember went for a swim. Stuff was on the beach. Saw some blokes walk up, nab it, and sprint off. And I was trying to get back to the beach, and I was like wading through. Felt like something out of a, you know, when the Pacific Rim big robots were running through the sea. It's like I didn't catch them. How's the weather there? Do I coach as well? I'm streaming. Ask questions in the chat, I'll answer them. I don't do one-on-one coaching. I don't charge any courses. I don't sell anything. The stream is free. You can tune in every day, 11 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. English time, or 5 a.m. till 8:30 a.m. Central time. Ask questions, watch me trade. It's effectively coaching. Really hot here. 35 Celsius. Oof. How hot is it here? Weather right now. 27 here. Yuri, I would go to Austin, but unfortunately, it's quite a commute, and I've been told if I go there, I will die of allergy exposure. Am I just trading NQ? At the moment, yeah. Hello from Bangkok. Got a Thailand guy in here. GG's. Second day watching. Nice job. Thank you very much, sir. 27 in Prague as well. Knocking everything. What am I doing? Oh, my bad text. Austria, not Austin. Whoops. Joel, asks, how did I get into trading? It was a long time ago, 3 years ago. I think I just stumbled across it on YouTube. I think I found there was a video that it wasn't Matt making it, but he was on it, where he was competing with this guy who tries out online business schemes, and they traded futures, and they had a competition who can get the most money from a futures trading account starting with $2,000, and I saw that video. That was after I'd already experimented with CFDs, I think, on Trading 212. I found that. And then I saw that video. I thought, I'll try futures then. And that's how I got into doing this. I have done the giveaway, Eamon. I'm sorry. Yeah. It was as soon as we hit 200 likes, I was going to, give away a Take Trader account. It was won by Professional Day Trader. He, oh yeah, if you're still here, Professional Day Trader, let us know how the progress is going on that account. Who won it yesterday? It was like B something. I don't know how he's getting on with it. Oh yeah, Daniel Linsky, that's the guy. Good video. I'd like to go to Austria actually. When are you going? '31st. Maybe. Botan's going home on the 31st. That's poor timing. Let's have a look here. Maybe up into 400. How big's the risk there? Oh, that's too big. Oh, actually, that does look so tempting. Let's look for a little flush through. 405 has volume. I don't think this is going to, because that is that, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the big move that was caused by news. So I think this not breaking the lows very quickly is actually okay. What's the golf game called again? Kinda Hard Golf. There's a channel in the Discord where you can post your score every day. And compete. I got par today. 17, I think it was. Good morning, D-Trades. I think you missed a giveaway yesterday as well. How do I join the challenge? What challenge? Oh, the Kinda Hard Golf challenge. Oh, the channel. Channel. I'm guessing you mean the Discord channel. That's the link to join the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, you can go over to, I think it's Browse Channels. Everyone should have permission to be in it, and then just check. Don't know why it's not checked for me, but cool. Check that, and then got a bright light in my face. Now I can't see anything. Yeah, and now you can see this. You were stopped out, I remember. Yeah, I like this short too. Hope I get it. Then again, the prior open there. I think we're just going to run it here. But to be honest, I'm okay sort of chasing this a little bit. Just a hint. Crack below. I can't have it just breaking these prior lows because this standard could be the reason we bid up. So a proper break, retest, but then that's just... Nah. I'll take that if we get back up there, but... I know, I can't. Yeah, everyone's seeing the pin message. The giveaway's already done. We've already hit 200 likes. TPT is 40% off with no activation fee with code TBM. So is Tradeify. So is Lucid. Apex is 90% off. I think Tradeify is the best, in my opinion. At the moment. Your 30-inch quads wouldn't fit in my suitcase. Yuri coming in here with the flirt. Love that. Is it raining over there? There's got lots of rain. You're back again. Where'd you keep on going, human mind? Every 3-year, 100-year storm. Or like just really powerful. Yeah, that broke that low there, but it just bounced the 2 standard. You eat? Workout reading and stuff. Love that. Love that. I want to take a short around here, actually. But it's just tricky to find a good entry. Oh, really, Tex? It'll take 100-year storm to fill it up, and then it happens every 3 to 5 years. think they should rename it, but I'm an idiot. You have tornadoes. God, that is crazy to me. Oh God. I wasn't paying attention. The trade better not work now. I don't think it is. That's fine. Yeah, it's so crazy that you guys get tornadoes in America. We don't get anything like that. No, Taki, only Matt can do it. It's like a YouTube thing. Moderators can't pin messages. I'm trying to do everything before trading. Yeah, for the New York session. Preparation is key. Maybe 410. 405, 410-ish here. What's a good volume histogram for Tradeify? I think you just have to... I think the best one is just the normal volume histogram indicator. And then you have to mess with the settings to get it to look how you want. But I know one thing from experience. It's laggy. Really laggy. From what I found anyway. Oh, really, Tex? That's, yeah, still. I do want to try and see a short around here. I hate it when all that news comes out and then the delta just gets messed. So this is 400 getting rejected slightly here. I want to see us bid a little bit higher into 405, 410 maybe. Reject. I'll mark it in. I need more of a bid than that. And I don't just want a V-top either. Especially with this candle. Getting a wick like that would be weird. Yeah, I'd like to see that too, Tex. If it confirms a downside move, I'm definitely not going to leave it behind. Quite liking this this playlist actually. It's not very long, is any problem. GG's, Jan. Yeah, don't trade on holiday. Enjoy it. May the trading gods be with you. GG. Enjoy. Have a couple of beers on us. So, that rejected 400 there. That's kind of what I wanted to see. Bottoms up. For everyone who's waiting for Matt's stream as well, that's still going to be starting at 8:30 Central. You don't have to go find it. It should automatically push you in there after this. Knees legend. Funded next features. I have nothing against funded next features. I'll see. Why don't you ask Matt? Never used them before either, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, it would be. Then I'd rather just stick it in the trading chat, Taki, and get everyone to see it, you know? Right, I do want to short this here, give or take, but it's just a little bit tricky to try and get in. Because we could rip. Based on the fact that we... Yeah, less than 5 points. Was that 2 points, 3 points? Off of breaking that prior low. Leads me to believe that we might bid from here. The double top, really? We are in a downtrend according to EMAs. Normally I take this a lot later at the New York Open, but... Oh, that's not very good. I'm not keen on that. I was keen on it if it retested it here and came back up and then went down, but failing to break that prior low there by a couple of ticks. Not what I'm about, really. It might still work, but... Not willing to risk that. Yes, exactly, Tex. I got the exact same feeling. It's like intuition at this point. I feel like it's going to break that now. And it'll probably slip through it as well. Yeah, there you go. Maybe the prior open. Maybe. Wicks do get run. 518. So 418. 420. Maybe. Excuse me. If we do break this sort of structure here and start bidding, honestly, VWAP. Very much on the table. I think we're going to crack that high now. Come on, let's get some volume kicking in here. We've got top of the hour in 6 minutes now. We had jobless claims come out. It did exactly nothing. Other than shake. My levels for the New York session are marked out. I don't think we're going to crack that London low anymore. So that can stay there now. That London high, that's the Asia low, I think. That's the marked out London high if 8 AM. I want to Google 8 AM is right, but I don't know why. I feel like 8:30 works. You want in so bad. What, on this long? Yeah. I want to get in. I just hope we sort of get a retest of maybe 380, 400. Like that kind of thing looks pretty good, but then it's doing it before it breaks that prior high is just so risky. Yeah, exactly. I think bids are on the table, but they haven't confirmed themselves at all. So we'll have to see. This is the 400 retest, but I don't like it. $300 worth of risk for a trade that hasn't been confirmed in the slightest. And with sellers stepping up on Delta. It's just, that's too much. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe 390 for a bid back into 410 might be interesting. Nice sell. I didn't sell. I'm not keen on shorting this yet. And I'm not keen on longing it either. We're sort of halfway through confirming a move in either direction. Mano, so I'm prepared to sit on my hands for now. But as soon as this does something that proves to me that it's going to move in a particular direction, I'll look for an entry. That testing that prior wick there. Missed it by about 2 points, but yeah, I guess. This chill step is actually a little bit sleepy. I'm going to go with back to this. Obviously, you all should be familiar with. Manhattan Project. Okay, let's do this. Turn this up a little bit now, I think. Right. We might just chop 400 here for the next hour or half hour. That test 410? No. No, it did not. In that case... It's just so risky. I don't feel comfortable with it. Everyone who's just joined, don't forget to drop me a like. Helps a lot. Early days still, of course. And subscribe if you are new. Every morning, London session from me. And then after that, you got Matt at 2:30 English time, 8:30 Central time. Then Liam, Danny, and Joz. Liam's at 10 o'clock after Matt. Danny's at... What time is that? In Central. 12? 12 o'clock? 1 o'clock? And Joz at 5 o'clock. Move it below prior open. Yeah, the thing is, though, whenever, like, think about it this way. If you wanted to get long at the prior open and you got missed by that distance, you'd be taking that trade off, wouldn't you? So, yeah, I think if it, because it missed it by just a couple of ticks, though, if it does crack this low here, we're probably going to sink to below that. Yeah, Todd. I think Palmetto is doing Sunday night because that is the Globex Open on the Sunday night. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't do that. I would have been obliterated. Prior open would have been a good bid, to be fair. I would have been absolutely cooked. Anyone who didn't see, I had a sell stop order for a moment here placed right there, meaning I got short. I would have been short there. I just flattened it before. I was nervous, and that was the right decision. That has broken that prior high. Barely, but it has. Gimme 400, maybe, with confirmation. Yeah, that's what I want. 400. Me gusta. We're still going. Yeah, even if I'd have moved it down, there was absolutely no way in hell. Was that news? That didn't feel quite right. Effective Fed funds rate 3.63%. I mean, it's not red, but no idea. No idea what that was. Delta didn't do much either, which does lead me to believe news. Or was it top of the hour? It was top of the hour. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Interesting. Maybe a short back into 400 for a retest there. Probably want to see this a little bit higher though. Just bouncing off the 1.5 standard. Yeah, take that short now. No, I don't think this is a fake out. I think we are going to bid from here, but I want to see a pullback into the zone, into the shaky stuff to bid us to the upside. Take the short. I am not marketing in. Absolutely not, Brian. I'd rather take the long around 400 with confirmation. Yeah, Taki, that's exactly what you should use base hits for, and I think they're fantastic for a little bit of confidence boosting. And for just something small, just a little thing, it's like look at how Matt does it. He takes base hits, but then he'll also sometimes places TP at like, 40, 50 points. Yeah, Yuri. I don't know either, to be honest. What are we rejecting here? That is just 405. Really? Yeah, techs, they're really good for building yourself up, starting the session off strong, getting some momentum going, and then you can start. You have the confidence, and you don't overmanage a trade if you're going to go for something big. And then give it all back, Yuri says. I don't think I can get into this. Even if I marketed in now, I'd be risking 15 points. Snooze fest. Okay. Starting the day green has a huge impact on the rest of your session, I've noticed. Yeah, it has a huge impact on the rest of your session, and it gives you more confidence to be green, unless you give it back. And then you instantly look at yourself in the mirror and go, you are an idiot. That's my experience anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to get in short, but I wanted to confirm it a little bit more and just, It's like that meme. Am I logged in on Instagram on here? What is that? Who's the idiot sandwich? Me. Am I logged in? Am I logged in? I am logged in. Oh god, Palmetto was spamming this last night. How the hell do I close the chat on this? Can't figure out Instagram on desktop, man. This is weird. Never mind. Put it in the Discord or something. Made some money. I've been doing that this week. Made some money overnight and then wrecked during New York. Yeah. Happens to the best of us, man. Maybe only a bid to 450 volume. Yeah. There's not much volume there, though, is it? How much is it? 70. 78 is the biggest one. I'm not going to be shorting this in a hurry. Long it in a hurry. I want to see a proper sort of, 400 bid, which I don't think we're going to get before the New York Open. So I might be flat on my Apex account. At least the Tradeify. $1,000 in the day. Pretty good. Danny Dimes, good morning, good morning. Buy limit, sell. A buy limit still at 29,400. No. You'd see it on my chart if it was. It would have missed me by like a couple of points. They have on mine. It matters a little bit, I guess. I've been doing it this week, mate. Oh yeah, you already read that. Maybe we need a bid 500 volume. Yeah. You'll figure it out. I know it. Yeah. Even losing money, just learn from it. Write it down. What did I do wrong? I literally sometimes use physical pen and paper if I'm going through a bit of a hot streak of losing money, paying for someone else's yacht or holiday on the markets. Simquidity. Cheers, Jack. Yeah. Got Matt after me, and then Liam, Danny, and Jaws as well. All worth a watch. Be a sponge. Learn as much as you can from all of us. If there's anything useful to take away. Uh, 440 here. I mean, it's struggling. That 1 minute just looks so juicy. Where could I take it down to? I could probably take 20 points. 420. Maybe. That's if we get some kind of... drop from it, excuse me. It's up late watching the football. This is a fresh 5-minute candle as well. That 1 minute closed green. That makes me less keen. Will, is Matt running the channel 24/7 now? Basically, yeah. We want round-the-clock streams so that whatever session you trade, you've got something here to enjoy. Yeah, exactly, Tex. Could even just be London session profit taking. I can't imagine during New York we come all the way up and break 640 though. Not to mention that was yesterday's IBL, so... Is this a session I normally trade? It is now. Typically, I trade more in New York, but I enjoy both, so I trade both. I don't really have a strict rule in what session I trade. Just want to see. I haven't really got... Maybe yesterday's value area low for a drop. I can't imagine this will be a blind bid forever. Like, not forever, obviously, but... Like, I can't imagine it will just be blind bid from 400 to 500. 100 points of no pullback is unlikely. Yeah, I don't think so either, Tex. I think VWAP is on the table for this overall move up, but I want to try and get enough a pullback, and I don't want to do it any later than 20 past, really. How have you done today, Mitch? Mitch, you're putting in a shift. I saw you watching everyone's. I am green on the day, just under $1,100 on my Tradeify account. I've now moved over to Apex, which I have not taken a single trade on. Haven't found anything yet. Hell yeah, cheers, man. I got Fred to TP my last trade on that account. ES coming up in IBL2, probably align with NQ getting to VWAP. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Yesterday's IBL. I don't know why IBL is only showing on 1 minute. It should show on here as well. Guess not. Right, let's see. If we do keep on going on the uppies as well, I'd be really keen on the this opening range that I've marked out here. A break and retest of that to the upside. Basically taking a shift. The job sucks, so I just watch the boys and trade on the side. Pursue the life you want. Absolutely. Pursue the life you want. Yeah, absolutely. I respect that, Mitch, yeah. One day trading will be your main income if you keep at it. I dare say, you're a Brit? No, my good fellow. I am a Briton. Oh, God, I'm never going to live that down. Yuri's up $6. Let's go. That's a beer. Oh, the double income is so juicy, but at a certain point you've got to ask, is it worth it? One Guinness for the boys, absolutely. Matt still needs to have his first Guinness. He can't have it in the States, he's got to come over here. Oh yeah, anyone interested? Trader Kane joining Matt tomorrow on his stream. He's another English trader. And Absolutely tune in for that. That'll be good fun. Ask him questions. Lots of collaborations going on at the moment. It's going to be really exciting. Upset by England's defeat last evening in Atlanta. I am mortified. We had it. I mean, I watched a goal and then all of my hope and dreams got just ripped away. Scale up a bit more and I'll leave the fun behind. Yeah, good plan. I had my first in Dublin. Fave beer ever since. Yeah. Love a Guinness, me. I'm gonna have one after I finish match stream, I reckon. Or am I? I don't know. That'd be 2 nights in a row now. They did. They stopped playing, Todd, after 1-0. They went so defensive, and they defended badly. Like, if they had just stayed on the attack, done what they were doing before, aggravating them, I reckon we'd have got another goal or 2 in. And probably frustrated them enough to not get their own thing in. Can you split the G? Yes. Actually, it depends if it's my first Guinness or not. If it's my 6th Guinness, no. We need proof. I can't find the G. God. Don't worry, Tex. Everyone who's just joined, don't forget to like the stream. Helps out a lot. The more I get, the more giveaways I can do. Not today, but tomorrow. Maybe next week, get some in. Make sure to tune in for that as well. I got in at 4:11. How far do we ride this up with no pullback? God knows. God knows. Probably about to hear. Yeah, I'm guessing long, Mitch. If you're sure, I don't know actually. Depends on your risk. But I'm guessing long. Yeah. Very nice, Mitch. Very, very nice. I was interested in 411. It's just I didn't trust us not to continue in this little down channel we had on the 5-minute there. I need to stop pointing at the monitor. This. Are they going to beat France then? I hope not. No, hang on. It's Spain. France knocked out. France got knocked out. Or you're talking about the English beating France? Hope so. If you're talking about the final, then I think I want Spain to beat Argentina, but we get a match with France, I think, don't we? I don't know when it is. Yeah, it's on the 18th. That's this Saturday. That's for the 3rd place. Yeah. Exactly. Who cares? I mean, I'll be watching it because it's our last chance to get... That will still be the... would that be the highest we got? In a long time still, I think. 3rd place. Yeah, I'd be more keen to watch Spain knock out Argentina, to be honest. I Apologies if you're Argentinian, but I have a bias. I'm kind of in a no-fly zone here. I don't want to be taking any trades going into the New York session, but if I see something worth taking, I will take it. Spain all the way. At least they didn't try and nick our islands. They've got one on their soil and they don't try and take it. Argentina see a speck of land in the sea. We shouldn't say that on stream, but... Yeah, text. I don't use Trader Prism, no. John Johnson, good morning. Shots are fired. Too much leeway for Messi. Yeah, we seemed quite scared to mark him, and then every time he got the ball, we just throw ourselves at him like a beanbag. Quite funny. I think you're right, Knight. I think you're right. You don't see many videos of him being, you know, humble. That's why I got a lot of respect for Ronaldo, but sadly his team just couldn't do very much. The Knight is right. Oh, then yeah. I thought the rest of the Argentinian team as well, they're really aggressive. There was that other short guy who was just like covered in sweat, getting right in our face. Jordan was brilliant. Allergies, man. I feel quite Spanish right now. Oh, you live in Spain? Nice one. Love Spain. Jan is in Malaga right now, I think he said. Ronaldo crying was the best part of the World Cup. Also. Ferdinand Maguire could have helped a lot. And now regret not being more knowledgeable in football. I think this is just going to be some blind biddies up until the New York Open here. It's always the quiet time, isn't it? Quiet before the storm. Messi is the most humble man. Come. As if. Do I see all of the viewers just... Come on, let's get some vibes going in here. This is shall I get the EDM going? Let's do it. Wake me up a little bit. Harry Kane back for the next World Cup, you think? Oh, I hope so. Won't be the same without Harry Kane, but I don't know. I don't think he'd stick around forever. So, Yuri, you do not call it soccer. Everything's rigged for Messi. Yeah, Messi had so many fouls. Yeah, I'd like to see Harry Kane back next year. Bellingham played really well, I thought. I love the way he was reacting to the Argentinian, like, scrapping. Maybe. Little rejection here. Where do I want to place this? 4 minutes left. Ooh. Not so sure about that. Not sure about that at all. Right, what I'm going to do... Oh, Rumo in for the save. He's short, everybody. What I'm going to do... I'm going to log back in to my Tradeify account. And I will recap the trades that I took, since I took absolutely nothing on my Apex. All of these were on stream, by the way. I just had to switch off because of the consistency rule. So now this should connect. Too close, yeah. It is a problem I love to have as well. Right, this should be loading up now. Excellent. So, 2 trades. First one was very short after the open. It was a wick test. This wick here. Turn this down. This is not that quiet. It was this wick test here. On the 15-minute, chop, break at the downside, come up, retest. About halfway down this move, you can see a wick test there. I wanted to get short, so I carried it down for 30-something points. Later on in the session, I found another short here. This was just based on I think this was a sell stop order. I can't remember. And that was, yeah, it was this here. So just a little retest short, sell stop here, I think, of 40. Expecting a move to the downside, a break of all of this. I got incredibly lucky. Fred shorted the market, meaning instant TP. I didn't even see it happen. It was crazy. Never understood the wick test. Break to the downside here. Come up, test the bottom of this wick here for continuation to the downside. I trade live every morning, Jaden. 11 a.m. England's time, 5 a.m. Central time. Yeah. Do you think the daily chart has been forming a descending triangle since high? I think the daily chart is showing chop, and it's going to continue showing chop until some confident news comes out about a run. My time is almost up. I'm going to end this in just a second here. You'll automatically get pushed into Matt's stream, so you don't need to press any buttons. You should just stay here, and it will push you into there. It's been a pleasure, as per usual. I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Central Time, sharp. See you all then. Anyone else to trade London, join in with me in a bit.